Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to the Hollow Knight All Skills Tournament bracket phase. What is this? Quarterfinals? It's quarters, right? I think this is quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Pisces versus Muri. Pisces, it's not Avreki anymore, but did have Avreki, one of the few runners with a sub 50. Muri also with a low 50 XX, I believe, so this should be a really good race, especially for quarterfinals. Like, these are two really good times for quarters.
Yeah, this is definitely more of what you would probably be expecting around semi-finals kind of thing. So this should be a really good race. Everything should be looking right. I just earned my degree in speed gaming layout control.
Wait, I did it though.
No, I did the check cropping and mark audio as usable.
Oh.
Yeah, so if
Okay.
anything's broken, blame porn.
Wait, no.
We're just
I'm
gonna get
pinging
A
yours.
ready. Yep. We'll count them down and then we'll be off.
I need to ready from Pisces. He's distracted.
There we go.
Yeah, thankfully everything looks pretty good. Ah, he's ready.
Yeah, we kind of nailed it.
You know, if like one thing went wrong, we were ruined. Like we had no idea what to do if anything was wrong.
Just like madly pinging speed gaming, like, help, it broke and we totally don't know why or how.
Yeah, I'm not sure if like someone had something to do with this, or this was entirely just the
Well, the
bot does
speed gaming
everything.
volunteers is typing. I'm kind
Well,
of waiting for them to be like, why are you live?
you ruined
Yeah.
everything. All right. Well, we're off, right? Hold on, I'm watching the wrong thing. Oh no.
Oh no,
Pop
they're
out.
checking my work. They're ruined.
It's over for you. It
Right.
should be a good race, though.
Yeah, definitely. What's Murray's PB down to? I know he went on a tear and lowered it a fair bit.
I don't know. The odds it's submitted are like 2%.
Yeah, true. I know Pisces also has been
Oh, he's a 50
relatively.
What?
Oh crap! Okay,
Wait,
that's
this is a sick race.
this is an amazing race. Then yeah, I know Pisces
Imagine.
hasn't been able to play tons lately, just due to like real life commitments. But I'm sure he's put plenty of time into derusting and stuff, and it should be really good race.
With the dearest, Murray might actually be favored here.
Yeah, I think I'd give Muri like 60-40 odds.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I feel like I got lucky. I feel like the comms I signed up for are going to be like the really close ones. Because the last race was, I think, like 4 seconds difference or 8 seconds difference or something. What is this 53
That's not
from
lucky.
Pisces?
I told you to sign up to this one.
Yeah. I'll take credit, though.
Yeah, that's fair. If you get like the blame for the broken layout, then you can get credit for picking the match.
Oh no, he got pinged. Oh no, it's some other ping. Oh, it's an event ping. Oh, there's a Pisces versus Murray race. Yeah, we should watch that.
Ah, damn. I could do like commentary or something.
Yeah.
Come over to like your channel and we'll do it there.
Yeah, I didn't realize Murray had a 5008. That's insane.
I thought he had like a middle low 50, but
Yeah,
not
yeah.
that low.
I didn't think it was a 50 OX.
Yeah, because like there's a fair gap between 50-30 and 50-08. Like, so that when you get that kind of low in the times, that kind of difference means a lot.
Pisces did get a sub 50 in a race, though. I'm not sure how good Murray is in a race versus, just PBing, but they're still really close.
Yeah, he did get the 50-08 this week, though, so that's like pretty recent.
Pisces just got out of Aspidrum at 145 with a 53 King's Pass. That's actually ridiculous.
Actually, yeah, that's crazy. It's just really clean movement. And you see a lot of those little time saves that most people don't really go for and or consider.
Yeah,
he also did middle drop, which is just Photoshop.
True. Yeah, it's gonna come down to like really minute things, I feel. I mean, obviously, like, I have to say this every time. If someone dies to like Hornet 2 or Sibling Climb or Peaks or wherever and loses a bunch of time from that, that'll probably decide the race. But These guys are pretty good. Like they've practiced that
Yeah.
kind of stuff a lot.
Yeah, especially because like this kind of level, the time loss from dying is literally like the difference between their PB and com sub. So
Yeah.
they're probably going to identify if they're going to die and simply choose not to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, one person could get, like, tie their sum of bests, and if the other person, or sorry, tie their sum of best, but then die in, like, peaks or something, and the other person just does, like, normal, and they probably still win.
Yeah, definitely. All Skills has got a couple of, like, arguably up there for the most punishing deaths, especially when you consider All Skills is kind of touted as a beginner category. A death, like, just before Crystal Heart is just devastating. And Spirity's saying that Muri had a hefty world record pace going this week too, but couldn't back up Umu Extra, so yeah, I'd say Muri's in pretty good form then.
People are so good at Hollow Knight. It's weird.
Another interesting fun fact about one of the runners that Spirity was saying, until Axe's race yesterday, Pisces' 50-minute world record, like the 50 flat, had the fastest pace anyone's ever had at Great Slash. Just his late game trolled him that hard that it still ended up sort of being 20 seconds behind Reki. But Rick's in chat telling us there's only a 1 second difference, so kind of gives you an idea of the consistency both these runners are hitting. I think they got similar false night patterns.
Yeah, I think Pisces lost like half a second, or sorry, saved half a second on False Night to Murray, but I don't know. Half a second is like probably not a bad pattern. It's more likely movement, I'd assume.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, either way, they're like a second apart. It shouldn't matter too much. That's actually an annoying hit Murray takes, especially for a race. Like, you don't really want to be getting hit before green path, even.
Yeah, for sure. Especially because if you get the bad Moss Knight spawns, the backup for that quite often involves you taking damage. So then between that and the hit you've already taken, it can start to get really hairy, and small mistakes could, very well end up in a death or having to stop and heal, which at this kind of level is really punishing still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're both actually going out on 4 HP and even Baldur Spits, which is nice. Rix is saying the only difference was the Aspen Arena so far, or the only real mistake was the Aspen Arena, which I guess you can consider a mistake. I think Murray only lost like 2 seconds to it or something like that, which we'll probably see more later on. What was that from Pisces? Was that
yeah, the damage boost to get up. Yeah, I mean, that's what Murray gets for doing bottom plat double spike. Just saying. This isn't current patch.
It's actually impossible. I was watching a new runner learn Hollow Knight, and they're like, oh, so this is double spike. And then they do bottom platform. I'm like, no, stop. They're like, no, I want to do the fastest thing. I'm like, oh, man, like, you haven't even gotten to False Knight. It's not worth it.
No. You've got to reset till you get a sub 40 pace VS. Every other split, like, you'll burn that bridge when you get to it. It's just reset until you get the pace that you want. There's no, like, gradually improving. It is just sub 40 or bust.
With that little damage boost, by the way, Pisces is at 3 HP, which isn't bad yet, but I feel like if you get to 2 pre-Hornet, you might see him heal. If you get to 1 before Hornet, he has to heal.
I actually think he's genuinely, like, in danger if he gets bad Moss Knight spawns.
Yeah, but I don't think he'll take 3 damage on... Oh, you think 3 damage on Moss Knight?
I think 1 to 2 very easily.
Yeah.
And when you consider how tight soul routing is for like this entire split, if he has to stop and take a heal, like that's going to slow him down significantly because you only get like 4 soul going into Hornet in all skills. So that if you heal once, then you have no fireball to start the fight.
I mean, he did have a much faster crossroads, by the way. Like, with that damage boost, that actually helped him. Murray got really bad patterns, so he's ahead by like 5 seconds now. So he can kind of afford to heal.
I wonder if he's watching the race, because if he is, then yeah, he definitely might stop and take that time to heal, because he did take another damage in that room there. He's down to 2 health, which...
That's a helpful soul.
That is, like, genuinely, like I say, very scary going into Moss Knights.
I would even heal with the Soul now from Pisces, because you can get back up to about 9, like when you get to the
Yeah.
points. He's not gonna.
He's not even getting extra hits on those enemies, so I don't think he's got it in
He gets
mind
to
to
9,
heal.
right? He gets
Yeah,
to
he
9
gets
either
to
way if he
9,
doesn't want
but
to heal.
like, if he had killed those, he could have healed once, then gone
Yeah.
through here and still got to 9.
Yeah, true. So 53 on Pisces' side and 58, 8 on Murray's side. So still
Right.
5 seconds. He gets a good pattern too, which is really important
Yeah.
for Pisces.
Okay, that's a lifesaver for Pisces, honestly. Like, he genuinely would have been in a good amount of trouble otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the same pattern for both of them, but it's definitely a lot better for Pisces, because Pisces needed it. Murray had the HP to spare.
Yeah, I think 2 health going into Hornet's not too bad. Sort of, as long as you don't get hit instantly, you can just do what you'd normally do for most of the fight, and then if you do get down to 1, you can start worrying a little bit.
He's still playing it really tight. Like, it's a very clean fight from Pisces, but he was close to the nail a couple times. He trusts his mechanics.
Muri having to walk all the way over to the side of the arena there. He got a really nice double that staggered Hornet, but didn't have the soul to wake her up, so he had to walk over. So that'll cost him a little bit of time.
Yeah, it looked pretty similar to me. I think it's like 5 or 6 seconds. They were about 5 seconds apart coming into Hornet. But yeah, on Murray's side, it's annoying to get that double and then have to walk over to do like 2 nail hits.
Yeah, it's more it meant that the difference is about stayed the same instead of potentially narrowing by a second or 2.
Mm-hmm. We'll see what Murray wants to do in this split. I think last time I commed a Murray race, he didn't go for Wii Pogo. I think. I don't want to quote that, though. And I've seen more and more people go for it, that like damage boost Pogo.
Not your damage boost Pogo.
Not mine. My damage boost Pogo doesn't say. My damage boost Pogo loses time.
I would be verbally abusing Muri if he did your e-Pogo in a race.
Look, I did damage e-Pogo before anyone else. Just say it. That's bad. Okay, yeah. Pisces was smart enough to land on that platform there, otherwise he doesn't get his dash back. Murray goes burr. Oh my god. Murray
Acidic slash as well.
Yeah. He didn't land on anything. Like, he was planning to do the acidic slash from the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, that's Muri room for a reason.
Room. Murray has been doing Leapo his last few races. Maybe. I haven't calmed it a little bit before yesterday, so I'm out of the loop. This is like 7-second difference now. Pisces is gaining small time here. I still don't think 7 seconds is too much to worry about, especially this early. Like, something's gonna happen later.
7 seconds is just like Soul Sanctum.
Yeah. I mean, I think both of these runs, they would continue if they were going for PB anyway. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Nothing's gone wrong, really. What does Pisces see? Pisces is old school. I remember when Pisces was new
Muri's
school.
going for it.
He gets it too. Let's go. That looks so weird, dude. It looked to me like he was too high and he was going to bonk into the wall, but I don't know the setup at all.
Yeah, because I mean, the closest e-Pogo I do to that is the current patch one. And on current patch, that would just not have worked, I don't think.
That's bad. From Murray, it's a really good save to do 3 Pogos and go to the right there. He will lose a couple seconds because he got hit by that Mantis on the left side.
Yeah, but I mean, compared to going around, it's still really good, and it showed good awareness to be able to back it up like that, but yeah, it still hurts.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty similar setup from both of them. Their Mantises, both Pisces and Murray, their Mantises were really far left. Pisces was just able to get that Pogo. Murray tried to cut it a little too tight.
937 claw in all skills is, like, pretty hot.
Yeah, like, Pisces hasn't made a mistake, actually. He's gotten really low on health and we got scared, but, like, he didn't lose time for it.
Yeah. Yeah, because all the damage tanks he took were pretty chill.
And it was also good pattern False Knight, clean drop, first Spit Balder, good pattern Moss Knights. Like, everything's gone right. It's actually pretty rare to get, like, the RNG that Pisces has been getting. It's not like it's going to save a ton of time, but it's really nice to have all those little time saves that RNG can give you go the way of Pisces.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at sort of Muri, he's played pretty much fine. He's had a couple of mistakes, but Pisces is sort of through a combination of RNG and just slightly better execution, been able to save a decent amount of time, and all that sort of adds up. And when you have like such volatile splits as Sanctum and all that sort of thing coming up, it's really nice to have that buffer because you can essentially cash that in to cancel out bad RNG. And sort of Pisces is going to be looking to build up as much of that buffer as he can. Muri taking an extra hard fall on the way to past Jennifer, so he will lose a little bit more time there too.
I don't actually think it's execution at all. I think it's 10 seconds, and it came from like climbing the crossroads room. Murray got worse RNG. Hornet Murray got worse RNG, and then something went wrong. Oh, the Mantis Pogo you could argue is execution, but I think those three things kind of make up the 10 seconds difference that you're seeing on Crow's Mother.
Yeah, I mean, though, if you go back to like the start of the claw split, Pisces saved like 2 seconds going into E-Pogo, despite doing like boomer strats. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he saved time like off of that.
Nutty.
Or at least cancelled out Murray's like more speedy strats.
Yeah, he probably canceled out Murray's static. I agree with that. Pisces do go burr. A good shade skip from Pisces. It's like it's hardly worth mentioning shade skip anymore. They're too good. I'm gonna curse it with that, aren't I? I take it back.
Pisces got it. No. Oh my god! Why did you say anything?
I'm sorry.
This is why we don't let you come stuff.
Chat's so mad at me. Hopefully Murray isn't listening. Otherwise he'll be mad.
Right, so we need to like put some of our cursing towards Pisces to even it out.
Wow, yeah. I mean, Pisces has a lead now. Like, this is getting significant. It's what, 15? It's close to 15 seconds at the very least.
Yeah, it's definitely getting there. I'll take note of where they are through this bottom transition. Right, so it's a 16 for Pisces. And then, yeah, Muri was like an 18 entering that room, so...
I mean, Pisces is a room ahead now, just off these small things. It's actually an insane run from Pisces. Okay, Muri, I didn't know that was possible, but that was cool. Like, this, I would guess that this is ahead of Reki from Pisces. I can't see anything that went wrong for him.
Yeah, so 17-second lead for Pisces.
Talk about weather. Please. What's the Geo? 65 and 61. Murray's actually ahead in Geo, because he's going to get Geo from the guys before Gorgeous Husk. But both of them should be fine. 300 before killing this is, you know, pretty easy.
Yeah, that's 720, and it's 96 from Hoppers, so you don't even need, like, all the Hopper Geo.
Yeah, he gets a clean 420 in, like, 2 dashes.
Yeah, that was really good.
Murray doesn't get
Very missing a little bit of Geo there, so they'll be a bit closer.
I think Murray's still ahead, actually. 313.
Oh, missed that fireball.
Yeah, that's annoying. I think he missed an up slash.
That's really annoying, yeah. Yeah, he missed the side slash that normally sets you up for the double. Alright, so that's still like a, what, 35, 735?
Yeah, I mean, they're both fine on Geo, I think. Murray has a bit of an advantage. It might come to fruition after Soul Sanctum, but I wouldn't count it as, like, more than a second difference.
Yeah, I mean, 10 Geo difference is definitely, going to be more helpful in the Sanctum split than anything else. And really, if anything, that's more of a, like, if they get trolled by the Spell Twister spawn, you're a little bit less concerned about it, whereas Pisces is sort of more on the territory of if you get trolled by the Spell Twister and it dies like all the way to the left, you might have to go back for the Geo or waste like extra time killing enemies on the way out.
Yeah, 13 over isn't phenomenal, but it's playable.
Yeah, and I mean, we've seen Pisces bank on getting good RNG and it paying off fine already this race. So.
Murray misses a 5. Okay, so he's 20 over.
Still 820. That's pretty good. Was
He
that a
almost had a
13
sub.
dash slash?
Yeah. He almost had a. I think it's a
So
1401.
close.
But yeah, it's actually
Oh.
ridiculous.
This is a hell of a pace. Between this and Axe's run yesterday, like, we've had some very good races.
All skills kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, how long did it take for us to start getting 33s in an EVE tournament? And, like,
Oh
we're
yeah.
already getting 49s. Which is about the same difference from Reki at the time, and yet, like, it's a 20-minute longer category. With, like,
Yeah. I think
Echo Boss
49. A 49 is like easily more impressive than a 33. Almost without question, really.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's probably like a, mid 33? Or,
Yeah,
like
somewhere in
3x
there.
kind of territory. If not a mid 33, like a high 3x.
Yeah, Pisces is like 5 seconds ahead of Reki, for what it's worth. Because why not? This run's been like flawless. Murray's played fine too. Like
Yeah.
he got annoying RNG a lot of times, and he's made small mistakes with like Gorgeous Husk comes to mind and the Mantis Pua comes to mind, but those are like a couple seconds, honestly. It's just that
Yeah.
Pisces is playing out of his mind.
I don't know if you saw the Axe versus Valley race, but I'm getting like really big shades of that. Like Valley got a mid 50 and still lost by 30 seconds. And honestly, like with the way it's going, like Valley played great. He got, some bad RNG, but he played fine. And this is, like I say, shades of that. Like both players are playing great. Just Pisces is absolutely gaming.
Yeah, Pisces had a really fast Soul Twister too. I also didn't realize, I don't know how many people do this, but what Pisces did with the Chandelier in a couple rooms before Soul Twister, where he pogos and then jumps off the right wall. That looks so slick.
Yeah, it looks cool as hell, but it's like a 0.1 time save. Axe was
Who
timing it
cares?
yesterday before his run, and he's like, "This is garbage." Yeah.
It doesn't matter. No, that was never
Goes for
important.
that. Doesn't do base and yump because it's too inconsistent.
Dude, it is.
Not.
Has Pisces gotten bad any RNG from literally anything?
I don't think.
As of Shadeskip, no. I wasn't paying much attention to like King Station from Pisces, but his hoppers were fine. Unless King Station was bad, I
He
don't
got
think so.
bottom row. I think he got some spawns to the right,
Yeah, maybe.
but like not bad.
Oh, that's good
Ooh.
too. Dude, everything's just going Pisces' way.
Normally, I've seen people shade soul to the left there, but doing it to the right like that sets yourself up nicely if it doesn't teleport to get that second double, and it puts their geo a lot more to the left, which is good.
Yeah, I swear
Kinda-
doing it the right is so much better. No one believes me.
Kinda got memed on, and Muri having to use an extra shade soul here. Oh my
And
god,
still not getting it.
this
yeah.
is so bad.
That's ugly.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
Dude, the game hates Murray. I mean, honestly, before that, it wasn't that bad. It was just kind of average RNG for Murray and amazing for Pisces. But that one is brutal.
Yeah, for sure. And killing that for the extra geo, I guess.
Yeah, that's
and
a cool
just not
strat.
wanting to take damage.
He was
But
actually
yeah,
below
'cause-
Pisces and Geo, so yeah.
Oh no, Pisces and getting the dive, that's really
Yeah.
bad. That is like, instead of 3 hits, you got 1.
He might still get it here. Oh, one more? that's such a save, dude. That's actually such a good fight from Pisces after missing the first fireball and getting a dive.
Yeah. For losing 80 damage right at the start, like I say, that's so good. And it was a 1640 entry. Like, if you're getting that kind of pace into Soulmaster,
Yeah.
you can afford to lose a few seconds.
Yeah, this stagger was really, I mean, either lucky or well played from Pisces that it happened right at the end of his, like, dash along the ground. So he had more time to hit Soulmaster. That!
Oh my god. People are optimizing Phase 2 Soulmaster so much, and they, like, all involve 1 or more damage tanks. And when you've just done Sanctum and you don't get to heal until the bench, it's just, like, terror.
Is that a 53? When does it split? It's either a 53 or like a 59.
It's like when you touch it, isn't it?
Oh, it's like a 53 then. Dude, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
That
He's
is
like 8 seconds ahead of Reki.
What? Did you see that? The mistake fell down like when the dive floor broke. I've not seen that before.
Troll.
Even the mistake learned dive.
Dude, I feel bad for Murray. Like, Pisces is absolutely gaming.
Like, again, no like shade to Muri. He's playing great. Just
No.
Pisces is having everything fall in line for him.
Yeah,
Jenkar, if
dude.
you're in chat and you link this wrong, I'm banning you from my server.
I mean,
We've
to his
already had
credit,
one
dude.
world record seen though.
To his credit, Pisces has also like played it very well. Like even the beginning of that Soulmaster fight didn't go well. I don't think many players at all would be able to recover that as quickly as Pisces did.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like Pisces has put so much time into the category, and you can really tell. Like, I think that's a big thing differentiating good players from top players is like they've done it enough. They've seen everything go wrong, so they know how to back it up. They know like how to save a lot of stuff that most people would just be like, oh well, cool. I had a nice pace. That's a reset.
Yeah.
And that obviously translates really well to race situations where, you know, you can't just give up and reset.
Yeah, I agree with that a lot. I think like learning a speedrun, step 1 is like not dying. Step 2 is doing things fast. And then like the last step that a lot of people never get to is like learning how to recover when things don't go right.
Yeah, exactly. And Spirity pointing out, Pisces on 262 Geo, that's kind of pretty terrible.
Yeah, I don't know if this gets him there. Oh,
That's enough.
the
Exactly.
Pisces knew what he was doing.
Yeah, I think he genuinely knew what he was doing too.
It's a bit of time loss. I'm watching Axe's Reki on the side just so I can compare. I don't have chat up.
Now is he gonna do Photoshop jump?
Aw.
He took those XG Photoshop lessons for sure.
Photoshopping a race could get you banned, just saying.
Yeah,
Photoshopping a run is like kind of expected at this point.
yeah. I mean, Photoshopping a run, not recording a run. We've seen them all.
You've seen them all. Yeah, I lost a bit of time to Axe here.
Still a sub 20 kings, like basically all of the minute barriers where I'm like, oh yeah, so a really good pace is a blank. He's 1 minute lower than that.
Yeah. He's 8 seconds ahead of Rookie still. I'm not sure what the difference between Murray is. Like, I'm sorry, Murray. I haven't really been paying attention.
30
like 30?
35,
Yeah.
38. I think he lost a fair bit of time in that Sanctum. I mean, that Soul Warrior was so mean.
Yeah.
As soon as you don't get doubles there, it's just like pain, especially when it spams teleport like that. Yeah, so Rick's saying it's a 37 seconds difference, so I said 35 to 38. I'll take that.
Yeah, you're right on. Alright. Pisces at full health here, coming into peaks, which is good. I almost think, like, at the very top level, like, at the top, like, 5 runners or so, you don't... Not you don't care, but you start caring less and less about health going into peaks. Because, like,
Yeah,
you're
definitely.
expected to play so well that if you lose 3 health accidentally, you're already close to resetting your run.
Yeah, because I mean, you've got what, like Pog Axe, so you're not damage tanking the Glim back. You've got God Cycle, which, you know, that's not consistent. You won't hold that against anyone. But then Damageless Keyroom has been so good for your health going into D-Dark.
Mhm.
Like, that 1 health difference makes, like, a really big impact. Because if you have 2 health going into, like, the D-Dark split, you can... Oh, not Pisces. Come on, man.
You got Pogax and God Cycle.
Oh,
Never mind. This run's terrible.
yeah. Pack it in.
Pack it in. Give Murray the win. Murray gets Pogax as well. Murray had a bit of an easier time. Pisces guy went pretty far right before he threw it. Murray had a pretty optimal setup there.
And that wall jump after keyroom that saves like 0.1 is so cursed. Oh, Muri. Alright, backing it up but having to do a slower cycle there at the end.
Yeah, Pisces missed the dash slash storage a bit, but he's fine now.
Muri doing left side there in keyroom, and not even like left side as in the damage tank right side, like full left side.
Imagine. Back to 2020.
That's like 0.3 or something, I think. So basically like the difference between a 48 and a 51.
Pisces got a underplot as well. It looked like he dashed really low, but he still got there. So other than... He messed up something, right?
He messed up keyroom damageless.
Yeah. I mean, that's not much time, right?
Which
That's
again, like... Messing up keyroom damageless is basically just doing damage keyroom. There's like the slight difference from like where you're just going horizontally with your dash, but apart from that, it's just doing the other strat.
Muri might even be on a 49 pace here. Like, it's definitely still possible to get a 49 with what Muri has, but it might be like a good pace for a 49 is the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, like he's definitely not doing bad. It's about 30 seconds the difference we said, so I definitely think a 49 would be hard unless Pisces is just like actually gaming. I mean,
Pisces is actually gaming.
Yeah, that's the hard thing.
He's ahead of anyone.
Again, this is so far above what you would expect. Like this and Axe's races yesterday are so far ahead of what you would expect.
Yeah.
Winners quarters or whatever this is.
Yeah.
Like, there's no business being this good.
Yeah, Muri should feel happy about that. I mean, it's pretty premature. We're only halfway through the run, but if Muri continues like this, like if I'm Muri, I'm happy with that. If I get like a 52x or a 50, how do you say it? 50 minutes, 20 something seconds. Like I'm perfectly content with that.
Yeah, I mean that's within 20 seconds of his PB kind of thing.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it definitely is a testament to how consistent both these runners have been.
23:48.
And it's just amazing when you consider, you know, what Reki was at the start of the tournament.
Pisces
and,
has
like,
saved time. Pisces has saved time on Reki, by the way. He's now 13 seconds ahead.
Oh my god, Pisces.
Dude, he's gonna get like super stressed about Reki and then go for something crazy at the end, and Murray's gonna just be like, "Oh, he died."
He's on sub 25 dream now pace.
Yeah, he's doing insane. It's like yeah, it is. You're right. It's like a 24:58-ish, somewhere.
Yeah,
around there.
something like that. So it's like a minute 10 split or something, right?
I don't know.
One
Yeah, it's a minute 10.
One job.
One job.
We don't not pay you for nothing.
Sometimes you do. Wait, round 4 and 5 you did? I like getting not paid for nothing. Aw, he messed it up. Wait, this might not be a sub 25. It's really close.
Damn it. A 53. Yeah, Pisces saving 3 seconds from like C dash to mound exit. And like Muri didn't really make mistakes, just Pisces is
like a 25 flat. It's so hard to tell. Like the timer changed as he got dream now.
This is still like incredible.
Nah, not a 24xx.
Ready for him to pull an X on sibling climb.
Whoa. What are you doing?
Muri getting the gamer start there.
Yeah, Muri might actually save some time here, because Pisces tried for that and then messed up the first platform, so we lost a couple seconds. Probably like 2 seconds on having to recuperate. Recuperate's the word, right? I was going to say rejuvenate,
yeah.
But I think that's wrong.
Yeah, that's definitely wrong.
Okay.
Recuperate, recover,
right,
come
that makes
back
sense.
from. They all work. Yeah, Muri's dream now was pretty sick.
Yeah, it was nasty. That might be the first split that Muri actually saves time.
Oh god, Pisces. Trying to make it the second split Muri saves time.
No, it was ±0. That surprises me, actually.
Did he have a slower like exit or something? Because like the dream plats themselves seemed significantly better.
Yeah, I don't know. It could just be that he lost like 0.5 too, but if you're counting seconds, it doesn't look different. Something like that. I don't know. I'm making things up. First pattern was good for watchers. That's an okay start. You don't really want him to bounce, you'd rather him swing. That's fine. He's just too far right.
Did he get
no,
like,
that's
much
good.
of the dive on that left one? Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's
enough
good.
to kill.
Yeah, he got enough on the left one, and even if he didn't, he still has 2 soul. Like, he can just nail hit fireball.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty good fight.
Yeah, that was really good.
Watches is one of those ones where you're not at like a huge risk of dying, especially at this level. It's more just like optimizing for speed, and you just pray to every god there is that you don't get a troll roll on one of them.
Ah, what is that?
Oh,
he hit a wall I didn't know existed. Yeah, honestly, I just said it's a good pattern and looked in chat, and Axe said it's an above average pattern, so I know what I'm talking about. Just saying.
yeah. And you got a 50.
Not like crazy though. Oh, never mind. Axe ruining my ego.
You should have quit while you were ahead.
You gotta use vague
Very
words. You gotta be like, that pattern was certainly a pattern in Watcher.
That was undeniably a Watcher Knights fight. I don't think anyone here is contesting that Pisces and Muri just fought Watcher Knight.
I'm really trying and I appreciate it. Dude, these little mistakes from Pisces. I think that's just nerves.
Each
like,
time I see it, it's
dash.
just like pain. Because there's that dash, the climb up to Lurian, he bonked his head, which is like another time loss.
Yeah, that one was
They all
worse,
just
probably.
hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, because he had to do that really awkward dash.
Mm-hmm. He has 655 G exactly. He's a mathematician.
Yeah, so Muri saving 2 seconds there, so that's 2 splits in a row save time.
Pisces, I'm pretty.
Don't forget, really just kicking it into high gear.
I agree, Valley. Like, Pisces has seen that all the RNG went his way, and he hasn't messed up anything. Like, other than that climb and Watcher Knights, pretty much anything. Much less anything worth more than, like, 5 seconds. So he should know. He might not know if he's... He might not know if he's, like, ahead of Reki versus, like, tied with Reki, but he certainly knows that this is Reki pace. Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, I think, like, Reki's new enough that he's probably not internalized all of the splits sort of thing. Whereas, like, if it was a couple of weeks ago where Reki had been standing for a bit longer, he probably would have. But yeah, I think for sure at this point you're like, this is a good pace.
There's proof, by the way, that anyone can mess up the spike tunnel. That dash scared me. Pisces dashed and, like, clipped the corner there.
Oh, Muri getting very confident in that drop down there, not waiting for the camera. Well, really, anyone can fail that spike. Paul, why'd you say anything?
Wait, you said it after me.
That one's you. That's you.
Oh my God.
You said it first.
You have to take responsibility for something.
Oh, well, Reki wouldn't have been 2 months old, and I wouldn't have been wrong if Axe just PB'd yesterday. Come on, man. You're making me look bad.
You're both at fault? Fine.
I'll take it.
I didn't think that was high enough. Pisces barely gets under that guy with 1 hit. I really thought he did it twice.
Yes, Pip, but then, like, right side spike tunnel also, and I quote, sucks. I had to truncate that quote because I realize this is speed gaming. But yeah, it's like the spike tunnel itself is narrower, so it's a lot easier to bonk. And doing that while on Reki pace just sounds like pain.
It does indeed sound like pain. I'm trying to see where we are compared to Reki right now. Oh, we're ahead. How much ahead are we? We're about 9 seconds ahead. We're about 10 seconds ahead of Reki still on Pisces side. Not Murray's
So
side.
2x time.
Yeah, we're like 9 seconds ahead on Murray's side. Pisces is a good minute ahead.
Yeah.
Where's
Oh,
my double
Recky's a
recognize?
3 at 39, isn't it? So 9
38, I
seconds
think?
ahead. Yeah, so 9 seconds ahead is a 2x pace.
Yeah, it
I
is.
know what I'm talking about sometimes.
What? Oh, you're fine.
Yeah.
We're friends,
Alright,
right?
now base and yump from Pisces, otherwise he won't Recky.
Right? Oh,
Second try counts.
that's on you.
He
No,
still
that's on
went
you.
for it.
You have to
No,
take
he
credit
went
for
for
this.
base and yump.
Oh my god.
Going around is a sin he didn't commit. I'd much rather that, he aimed for the stars. Sorry, he shot for the moon and missed, but you still end up among the stars. Whereas if you just, give up and go around, what's the point?
Nice double and good health from Pisces here. He really wants a headbang. That's nice. Dude, Pisces is getting all the luck today. This is when
That's
you
not
say...
luck, isn't it? Isn't headbang consistent at a
Is
7
it?
HP?
Not when I was playing all of it.
Valley was... You probably staggered him out of the headbang.
Nah,
Because
that's
it's really
fine.
easy to do. You have to,
Nah,
delay.
Nah, not me.
Valley was saying that there's, 4 seconds of RNG in the fight, so the headbang's got to be consistent. Yeah,
BB
PV
is
is consistent. Even Axe said so.
You can even axe.
He's world record holder. He's, got to have a degree in zooming. So
Dude,
if he
Pisces
backs
almost
me
got
up...
a 30x X-Wing. Just to take the topic off me being wrong real quick. Pisces almost got a 30x X-Wing.
Alright, now...
Dude, what is this for Muri? It's not
what's
consistent.
Muri...
Completely wrong. I didn't see a headbang there.
Yeah, because he didn't hit the damage threshold. He must have been, just off.
People make up things so much.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on Mary's side, but it was not ideal.
Thanks.
Coming up to Electric Boogaloo now. It's going to be honestly more like the casual players Broken Vessel / Lostkin fight than Hornet 1 really. Just because of the extra speed and spike balls. But the main things we're going to be looking for is double hit Shade Souls and just consistent staggers. We really don't want to parrying our fireballs because, especially in our face, because that's 1 damage and potentially 80 damage to Hornet that we're missing out on, and so it ends up being about 4 seconds when you factor in soul collection and stuff.
Yeah, the only thing you really can't dodge in this fight is if you fireball right as Hornet parries. But she will hit you. Unless you have Shade Cloak for some reason. Yeah,
for sure. Another one to consider is obviously spike ball management. At this kind of level, the fights are that quick that spike balls don't really become an issue, but it is something to consider, and if we do see any errors from either players, they could come into play, and then managing them and trying to get off optimal damage rotations while either getting rid of the spikes or playing around them can become quite tricky.
I do like coming into this fight with 2 hits of soul, by the way. People didn't used to do this for some reason, but it makes so much sense just to get those 2 free nail hits.
Yeah, and that Bellfly that you just saw me kill there, where they get one of those hits of soul, it actually makes your exit better as well, because if you let the Bellflies blow themselves up, they respawn when you re-enter the room. But if you kill them like that with the nail swing, then they don't respawn. So then when you're on the way to Cyclone, you don't have to worry about getting mega bonked for 2 damage.
This is an ugly start. Pisces missed a double on Hornet doing the string attack, and it really cost him, because then he's missing more doubles. It took him forever to get the stagger. This is a really bad fight, unfortunately. Oh, he's at 2 HP too.
Yeah,
this could be
and
bad.
That didn't double. He's gotten very few doubles.
This is also a race, by the way, Pisces.
Yeah, you can't reset this, my man. Alright, that's terrible.
Alright, that's terrible.
Yeah, not
that's
to
rough.
rain on Pisces parade, but I've seen good Hornet 2 fights, and that ain't it.
I think that's some raining.
What the hell?
Yeah, he's only 5 seconds ahead of Reggie. It's kind of a reset, to be honest.
Damn, yeah. What was Reki's Hornet 2 then? Because that felt like it lost a lot more than 4
Kind of
seconds.
bad. Yeah. Axe lost like 6 seconds to himself.
Calling out Axe. He's not even one of the races, and you're just telling him to get his stuff together.
I feel bad. I think we mentioned Axe more than Muri. Dude, I don't know.
Oh, these runners are perfect. Axe, on the other hand, like, come on.
Unbelievable. Is Axe allowed to be typed in chat? I'm not sure.
See, all this watching other people race and not practicing is why he didn't get Reki yesterday. But yeah, coming up to the Cyclone Slash split now. It's basically just a movement-heavy section. And there's no real danger of death or anything here. Things to watch out for are getting all your C-dashes.
Oh.
Yeah. I was leading into that.
That's
getting
on
your
you.
C-dashes off without getting knocked out of them. There's that one there that can happen, which sucks. And there's one on the bottom floor of King's Pass. There is a strat to go over that crawler, but it is slightly slower, I'm pretty sure, so he'll probably just go for the RNG C-dash. But apart from that, yeah, it's just solid movement, which, you know, both of these runners we can probably expect to do extremely well.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a reality check too from Pisces, that Hornet 2 fight. I mean, that was the first split that went like bad. I'd say actually bad. And it is like, okay,
Yeah.
you know, you should count your blessings to still be on Reki pace and still in the race, by the way, at 1 HP.
Yeah,
Like, that
to
could have
still
been
be
so
like
much worse.
really, like, considering how bad the RNG was and how spicy it got, I don't actually think that he got out of that too badly at all.
Yeah. I think, I really do think it was the first, or like the second Shade Soul he did when Hornet did the string attack. That's almost a free double, but he just did it really quick. He was too close to Hornet, only got a single out of it, and that really started spiraling things. Hornet staggered so late.
Yeah, that was definitely... and Hornet, like, since the fight's so dependent on a stagger counter, and obviously there's, like, a stagger counter and a combo counter. Normally you want to be looping staggers by hitting a combo counter, since that's a lot lower. But since he missed that string double and had to wait it out, it meant that he had to do it on stagger count, which is a lot slower. So that's why it's so hard to come back from dropping that like stagger loop. You can't just, you know, where were we? Back to our regularly scheduled Hornet bullying.
Worth mentioning, I'm just mentioning every split now, but Pisces is now 4 seconds ahead. Axe actually golded Cyclone, so Pisces was running against, if not a comp sub, Axe's best.
And Valley, I wouldn't be surprised if C-dash glitch, especially moving away, is FPS dependent or some garbage, because, you know, berry game.
He
And
reset the C-dash.
Do you what?
Omni? I thought he did 2 C-dashes there. Like, he didn't complete his C-dash and then did it again. I could be crazy. It's possible.
Not gonna lie, I wasn't looking. Coming up to the Umu split now. This split's absolute garbage in any percent, but since we do one cycle, it kind of halves the potential for Umu to give you extras and slow attacks. So it does make it somewhat better. You've got, like, ignoring extra attacks, you've got a 50-50 of getting the best possible RNG, because Umu can only do the same attack twice in a row and there's 3 attacks. Then it's like 25% chance of an extra. So that works out to be, you know, relatively good. Oh my god, Pisces getting C-dash glitch. That is a terrible one to get.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
It's probably not the worst, actually. You can just restart the C-dash.
And it's not terrible, but it still feels bad, especially when you know your pace. Like, all those little things, it's just like, yeah, of course.
Is Muri still on PB pace? I don't know, because Muri is 47 seconds behind. I imagine not. It's probably PB-able from Muri, but I don't think this is PB pace.
Yeah, I think, like,
If
probably
is
too much
insane.
went wrong in Sanctum.
Yeah, and he's lost like 15 since that, even with Pisces' bad Hornet fight.
Alright, slow attack for Pisces, fast attack. Alright, so moment of truth.
The Cyclone RNG minute, it was enough.
Fast attack, it worked.
No extra too. Nice.
This looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can't ask for a better setup. Yeah.
easy. Pisces would get that all day.
Dude, my heart still stops for like a second after shooting the second fireball.
Yeah.
It's like, can the music stop now, please?
Because it's that much harder to tell.
Oh, he's
That's so
gaming,
clean.
dude.
Fast attack for Muri.
Yeah, perfect humor.
Fast attack, yeah, perfect. Oh, sorry, touchwood. We haven't seen the extra come out yet.
True. That might be an extra, actually. That's
Technically,
pretty
he's
bad.
got like
Okay, he's fine.
so far right. Actually, that's kind of weird. Oh, Muri does a different setup, doesn't he? That's
I don't know. Probably.
That's fine. Yeah, really nice there for Muri. Sort of
Yeah,
just
Coral.
doing his best to keep in it. Not getting the wall cling storage, but not the end of the world.
Quirrell always says Kasahubi. It's one of his lines. 3806. I can check this.
But perfect one cycle RNG from both players. So
Yeah.
really nice when both players get identical RNG. It just means that they're not saving or losing time relative to each other only due to RNG, like it's all execution. And this split now is Great Slash, and we're going to see some really cool movement. There's this diagonal archives exit, and then the climb up to Great Slash itself is really cool. It's just basically the all skills classic, just really movement heavy splits, and it's what makes it really interesting for certain players, whereas any percent's a lot more focused on boss fights and stuff. And RNG C-Dash for Pisces here, getting the good RNG where you can continue the C-Dash.
I wouldn't be surprised if Pisces reacts to that.
Yeah, I think you can. So if you can, Pisces probably does it. And he got the nice low spawn on the Uma at the start of the room as well. So this is a pretty nice split so far.
Yeah. Lantern Pogo actually apparently faster than the... Oh my god, that jump was sketchy.
Yeah.
That jump was sketchy too! He jumped twice at the bottom pixel. You can tell from the jump animation. And he just goes on like nothing happened. It's like, yeah, I aimed for that.
Yeah, that's sort of what we're saying about, like, top players know when you mess up how to save it and make it look like you never even messed up.
I don't think it's intentionally going for the lowest possible point you can. I think it's just like, well, that worked out barely. I'll continue.
Something to note, Muri not going for the RNG C-Dash through the Uma leaving archives, so since Pisces did get the RNG, Muri will just lose a tiny bit of time there, but yeah, it means that he's not risking it. He did have a slightly cleaner room afterwards though, so he will have cut into that time save that Pisces got.
You know, I'm imagining like Muri isn't watching the race, right? And he gets like a 51x and he comes back, it's like, did I win? It's like, no.
No, and it wasn't even particularly close.
Pisces kind of
That'd just be the worst.
Pass.
But Muri's been moving really well through this split though. I definitely wouldn't be surprised if he kept even in spite of not going for that C-Dash there, just by virtue of cleaner movement.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, it's crazy. Like these are very specific splits too. Oh
no.
He didn't have wings? Or he touched it early probably? I don't know. But these are like very specific splits to all skills. These don't translate into other categories at all. So if you know this split well, it's because you practiced it for all skills. Yeah, and Muri has to wait for this cycle. This is a really unfortunate end of the split.
That's huge.
It's like
that's
10 plus, right? I imagine.
Because it was like there's so long there without a hazard respawn.
No, there
Pisces getting the good RNG on that C-Dash again.
Dude, Pisces knows that the game loves him. Like, he's actually getting insane RNG. Except Hornet.
I think at some point he just figured out, like, oh wait, I'm just getting perfect RNG.
Yeah, he knows.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. And then that one bad Hornet 2 RNG he got, it's because he was like, maybe I should play it safe. And the game was like, no. You go for everything. This is my game.
There's
Struggling
a wall
with
there.
C-Dash a bit.
He found it.
killing both of those enemies though, which makes it a bit more comfy. Otherwise, they can get in the arena with you, and then you have to keep track of which ones you actually care about killing.
That little wall that you see dash off of is like the electric outlet behind your bed. Like, if you do it in debug, it's always there and it's so easy. And then once you can't see it, like, it's actually impossible to grab that wall.
I feel like that's coming from a little too personal a place.
Yeah, no, very much so. I need to move my bed a bit. Like, I can't even see the thing. Sorry, this is personal.
But yeah, really clean race arena from Pisces. It's about what we expect from him at this point, but it's always nice to see. Muri holding that C-dash there for a while. It was almost like he expected the charge Luma flyers to activate, but they're totally proximity based on this patch.
Yeah, he was far enough right. I mean,
Yeah,
you can tell it never did anything.
I'm slacking on his job, so Alex pointing out that Pisces is about 6 seconds ahead of Raki at the moment.
I'll check. 38 going into this room. I need to find this room. What split are we on? I should know this.
Hera.
Thanks.
Dummy.
I forgot the time that I said. 38, I think.
Muri taking the time to heal one there before picking up wraiths, because all the base spells, they refill your soul when you pick them up. So if you heal and then pick up wraiths, you're back on full soul anyway. And it just means that Muri has full health going into the Hera split.
Why is Pisces on 3 HP? Did he just dunk twice? Didn't get the respawn? He must have, right? Or else do you lose health?
I guess so, unless he messed up Mantis Arena.
I don't know. Chat's saying oof. That means he probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was 6-7 seconds ahead going into Petra Arena.
What is he now?
I don't know. What?
Come on, it's been like 10 seconds. Give us a time update.
Fine.
But yeah, that is a little bit less health. The Hera split in all skills is a lot more consistent, but you know, you still never want to have like less health than you could. Just means that he might be playing a little bit safer. What we absolutely don't want to see here is dunking on these spikes at the bottom. Just that's going to take you to the top of the room. 2 health.
It's scary for a race,
like,
man.
Touchwood here, like he in theory is fine, but Dark Deep Nest is scary, and like
Pisces,
Spider.
If Pisces just wants to beat Muri in the race, right? Like you know you're ahead. It doesn't matter if you're watching the stream or not. You know you're ahead of Muri, unless Murray's getting Reki. So like you heal here, but he's 1 second ahead of Reki right now. You don't want to heal here.
Yeah, this is like terrifying. Muri coming in with 4 health, so he's feeling pretty fine at the moment.
Missed the spikes.
And Muri has a really clean deep nest, so I wouldn't be surprised if he saved a little bit of time here just by virtue of not having to play as safe and it naturally being one of his stronger splits.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently Pisces never watches.
That's really annoying. Oh my god, I hate the Devout.
Alright, so he's behind Reki now, basically.
He must be. What is that garbage? Yeah, this RNG, dude, Pisces RNG this run, just, ugh, atrocious.
It's been like the 2 extremes.
It's really just been amazing. Like,
it's been amazing, and then like that happens. It's 2 seconds, but it's 2 seconds at the end of the run when you're 1 second ahead of Reki. Like, it doesn't matter what RNG you've had up to that. It still sucks.
Yeah, he's 2 seconds behind now.
Yeah.
It's still like a juicy PB for him, right?
Yeah.
Like almost regardless.
His PB is like a 48, right?
I can check. Yeah, I mean, unless he like punts this, I think you can get a PB.
I mean, Lighthouse Climb is still ahead of us.
Sorry, speedrun.com's under a lot of pressure right now.
They call me speedrun.com.
No.
Muri not having to wait for that about to open up though, so he will save a little bit of time on Pisces. So, yeah, this is still Rekiable. Axe, what was your Abyss Climb / Sibling Climb like? I know you lost like, I want to say 5 seconds or 6 seconds on THK to your gold.
Oh,
so
no. He had a sub
time
THK.
saver.
Axe had a 59-second THK.
Yeah, but his golds are 53, so just like beat Axe's gold.
Right, my bad.
Duh. Muri doing the dash slash on the devout there.
It's +2 more luck trace again. Yeah. Yeah, that devout was mean. He lost some time somewhere else too, right? I forget how he got. Oh yeah, the dunk and the spikes.
The dunk, yeah.
That's brutal.
Yeah, because hazard respawns are so slow, so as soon as you have to do an extra one. Also, watch this walkling storage. He doesn't miss it.
He's insane. No swag, you hate to see it, yeah.
I stand by the walkling storage is way cooler than swag door.
Alright.
Especially when you get out past the edge of the platform like that.
This is important, this Abyss climb, because this can be very RNG depending on how the shades drift. That's really annoying, he has to go all the way right. It's in the Abyss and it's a climb. That's such a nice left side. Holy
Abyss climb 1.
Oh my god. He's bullying me. The shades kind of bullied Pisces there, by the way.
Yeah, they weren't good spawns. Pisces was able to react to them to not get hit, but yeah, he still had to go like really out of his way right at the start, and then kind of had to loop around a bit at the end there. Yeah, so definitely props to him for handling it well.
Yeah, he did handle it well. Like the little time he went to the left on like his third wings jump or something like that was actually crazy. Like that was a really nice move. But I don't know. There's only so much you can do when the shades decide to drift.
I think he still loses time here. Max was saying gold basically in PB. So hopefully we see like gamer Abyss climb. Pisces was saying he got a like 30.98 Abyss climb in one of his last race or something. So if we see another one of those, might be another chance.
He's like 4 seconds behind now.
Also, shoutouts to Muri's climb. That was really clean.
Muri's like on PB? No, he can't, right?
I don't think so. Let's say it was mainly that Sanctum, right?
It was Sanctum, and then until like Shriek, I feel like he was not Shriek, Wraiths. I feel like he was losing a lot of little time in a lot of places.
Yeah.
But that's to Pisces as well, which is like 20 seconds plus ahead of his PB.
Yeah, his early game also like wasn't the best. It was still good, don't get me wrong.
It was good, yeah.
Just Pisces was probably on like a whole nother level. Like, I mean, it was a world record pace early game. It's very hard to like compare against that favorably.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Pisces did like, if that was the earliest D-Dark anyone's ever done. I think Dreamnail is where he started to make really small mistakes, and then Watch Race a little bit, and then he'd Spike Tunnel. So yeah, but
yeah,
the D-Dark was
the early game. Yeah,
like, everything went right up to D-Dark. That was a clean C-Dash too. Alright, here's the climb. It's still possible.
Insane amounts of comms curse here, by the way.
What? No. I'll take credit if he messes it up, but he won't. You gotta give me comms uncursed for that. I've made too many comms curses to death. Fucking
idiot. Sorry. Hecking idiot.
I took the risk. Oh no.
Oh, I can't believe you've done this.
I'm not leaving. Yeah. Have a nice day.
Right, and that was the All Schools tournament brought to you by Tom Insomnia.
Oh no, what is this?
Oh no.
I hate Tom too.
Oh, right. Muri's climb. Let's see. One good climb out of this.
I'm already banned. This is good. Where did Pisces mess up? It was a few above this.
No, it was that third.
It was that. It was the third one in that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Mario's probably either a little slower. Yeah, probably a little slower than he's used to. Or a little faster. It's hard to tell. So he couldn't get past that crawling.
Yeah, definitely save time on Pisces just by virtue of not getting palmed. But
Pisces, I'm sorry.
Pisces really just needed some of that time saved for next run. And he decided to put it right at the tail end.
That's where you want to time save, right? This climb.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What's Pisces pace? It's probably like I'd guess a 50 and 5x at this point. I think he's lost more than 10 seconds to act
Yeah,
at this point.
this room's 25 seconds, and then it's a minute split, basically. So he PB, like, he'd have to pull out a comp sub THK, basically.
Yeah, I don't think Pisces or Murray PB here. They're both very close.
Oh, actually. Oh! He's very close. Like,
Yeah,
a
Scream split's
really
late.
good THK.
Yeah. What is this PB? It's kind of important.
I want to say 48.
Dude, the site's under so much pressure right now.
So are we. Come on. Tell SRC. We don't get a break, it doesn't get a break.
I heard you. PB's at 49.57.
57. Okay.
Yeah, he can.
He can do this then.
Yeah. Where are we? Oh, sorry. It's an annoying self-stem.
Okay.
Oh!
He nearly got.
How did he not dash? Terrible run.
Oh, yeah.
And I think he gets it. I think he gets it by a
though.
second.
He gets it by
Yeah.
1 or 2.
No,
That's like
he'll-
33. Alright, he gets it by like a second.
Like a second,
Like,
yeah.
If he got that scream skip, that would have been
Yeah.
probably like 5-second PB instead. Still, that is a race 49 again from Pisces.
Yeah, again.
Shout
He
outs.
took by 1 second with his shout out. Oh, he's mad at me. Hopefully he didn't watch the stream. We'll never tell him, right? Everyone in chat can stay quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We'll just blame it on Jenkar again.
Yeah, wait, what?
Alright, and Muri wrapping up as well. Still a 50.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Muri will be happy with some parts and unhappy with some other spots.
I think you're happy
which
with,
is
with the 50. My guess is like Murray
Yeah,
wanted a
yeah.
50
I
in
mean,
this race.
50.08, dropping a 50. It's still like pretty good. I mean, you wouldn't probably expect to be dropping a 50-52 and losing in winners' quarters.
Dude, I had to take. I'd made too many comm curses, right? So I had to just take the risk to redeem myself, and it was double or nothing, you know.
And you really got the nothing.
I really got I kind of got a triple, honestly.
Yeah. Honestly, the nothing is like you to Pisces after that. He's just gonna like disown you.
Tragic. Look, he won the race, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
that's
did
fine.
PB.
Yeah.
PB
Yeah.
is a PB.
Wow.
As they say in Zimbabwe, we take those.
What?
Oh, haven't you heard that? They say it all the time.
Are they?
And
joining?
we
Oh,
do
nice.
undeniably take those. We'll try to get Muri in here as well.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, we didn't have any
Uh,
race things. The load normalizer worked pretty well.
Muri joining, but we'll get Pisces up for
Oh.
interview.
Yeah. Hey, Pisces. GG.
Hey, GG.
Thank you.
Do you-
Another race PB.
Murray again.
Were you looking at your timer for that run?
Yeah, but I'm not very good at like reference points until I get to like maybe like Hera or a Bishriek. But
Okay.
the only reference point I have are VS, obviously.
Mhm.
Dive, and then like Hera.
You should
so-
know your dive was insane then.
Yeah. And dive, I was like, oh my god, like this is crazy. Like this run could have been like 49 1x if I
After
played
like,
it well enough.
yeah, after D Dark
Yeah.
maybe. Like D Dark was 13 seconds ahead or something like that of Reki.
Yeah, that was probably the fastest D-Dark anyone's had. I mean, you were ahead of Reki until the last about to give you a bit
Yeah.
of perspective,
Yeah,
and then you were
up
still
there.
only like 3 seconds behind. So
I think after dunking in the spikes in QG, you were only 1 second ahead. Before that, you were like 6 or 7, to give you a reference. And then I cursed. I don't know if it was from the stream, but then I cursed your abyss climb, and now I'm hated by the
I still PB'd, which
Yeah.
is crazy
Yeah.
considering that.
yeah, we do take those, but you definitely had to put some of that time save for next run in there at the end on
Yeah.
this climb.
For sure. And yeah, otherwise, like, I felt all the bosses gave me pretty average RNG. Like,
we thought Hornet
Broken
2 was
Vessel.
abysmal.
Oh, yeah, I played that fight really bad. She didn't give me, like, the worst RNG, though. I just played it really bad.
Fair enough.
Well, maybe it was, like, kind of bad. Like, Broken Vessel was 1 attack and then headbang. Watcher Knight, like, lined up for the most part.
Yeah,
I got so
your
much
Soul
C-Dash
Master
glitch.
started terribly, but you're able to back it up really well, which I was really impressed with.
Yeah, you got run on C-Dash twice, right? Like once in Archives, or before Archives in Fog Canyon, and once in like King Station coming back.
That was the most frustrating one, because like I got the dash under clean, I got the C-Dash charge clean, and then it's just nope. Run into a fucking wall. Oh, sorry. Apologies for swearing on
Insomnia's already done it.
speed getting stream.
Like,
Oh, good. Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah, but that's your fault, though. I said it after Poem
He
said,
said it after I cursed.
Pisces has got this. If he dunks on Abyss Climb, it's my fault. And then you like instantly dunked.
Oh no.
But yeah, so you'll go on to face the winner of Devil Tifa and Sour Cream Supreme. And then Muri is against Blue. So they should both be pretty good races.
Yeah, and also GG's to Murray. I know you're not super happy with the race based on a couple messages you sent, but I don't know. I was really nervous going into this race because Murray's insanely good and recently got the PB that's only 9 seconds from mine. So
Yeah.
I was very
and it
nervous coming
was-
into this race.
Very recent too. It was like a week or two
It's
ago.
like 3
So it's
days ago
definitely
that it was
pretty
submitted.
scary knowing that your opponent's in like really good form like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, all the credit to Muri. Like he played really consistently. I don't think anyone's really going to contest that he got notably worse RNG than
Yeah.
Pisces, especially for the first like half. So he did really well to keep it that close, and sort of even when the game's just dealing you a terrible hand, to kind of just make do with what you've got for so long like that. So shout out to Muri, and I'm sure we'll see him, taking
sure.
names for a good deal longer in the tournament.
Rude. Yeah, I felt bad because it was like around D-Dark again, somewhere like there. You were like 30-something seconds ahead, and it's not like Murray was playing bad. It's like he got worse RNG, which probably accounts for like 15 plus of those seconds, and then it's just like a little bit of movement or bad boss fights or whatever. And I felt bad because we're like, obviously we're comparing you to the Reki time for a lot of that race, right? Because you were ahead of Reki for a lot of the race, so like I feel like Murray didn't get that much attention on that. I don't know.
Because it's
Well,
also
looking at
hard,
my
like
flits hurts me.
Any guan?
yeah, it's
What's up?
is there any gold?
Any goals? Yeah.
There was exactly 1 gold. It was // free slashes for the chat.
Yeah, dash slash was almost sub 14, right?
Yeah, 1401.
Yeah, that's
On the dot.
crazy. And your Dream Nail was almost sub 25, or was it just
right
a
at
24?
25.
It was 2459.6.
Let's go.
That's so good. But yeah, again, like it was so hard because like Muri was on a great pace. I think he was, until sort of mid game where he started getting like basically until Sanctum, he was like pretty close to PB. And versus like basically anyone else, like he's handily ahead. But it's like, no, this is 10 seconds ahead of Reki that we're comparing against, and it's very hard to like compare favorably when it's literally
mean-
the best pace anyone's been on.
But like that could have been Murray just as easily. I know the other day Murray posted splits that were like just as fast as this.
Yeah, I think
like,
he was
in
saying
a
Yeah.
grind session.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was saying that.
Spirity
In
was
another
saying
world,
is-
like we get flipped RNG, and then he's on this world record pace run, and I'm just like annoyed at the game.
yeah, I mean that's just like one of the hardest things to deal with from like a mentality perspective. Just knowing that, you know, today you, tomorrow Muri or whoever your opponent just gets the gamer RNG, and then you just have to deal with it. So again, like all the props to Muri for keeping it together and putting on a really good showing.
Yeah.
And again, congrats to Pisces and good luck in your next race.
Thank you, and thanks both of you for commentating. I'm glad my race could be commentated by such an amazing pair.
We did
I think
everything this time too.
I think currently
Yeah,
the
we
only two
even
people
like
I'm
set
subbed
up the
to on
cropping and
Twitch.
stuff.
What?
I said the only two people I think I'm currently subbed to on Twitch.
Let's go! I never
Let's
streamed.
go. I was gonna say, Paul, when did you last stream? Like, this is
Like
a
a month
greater
ago or
drought
something,
than
maybe.
like the axe to you stonks famine.
No, I streamed today. I'm worse than that.
Yeah, he streamed like 3 hours ago and then
Yeah.
realized that the race was in an hour and ended stream.
I
wanna
don't want to keep everyone too long, unless people have questions or you have questions.
I just want to test one thing. It was like the Hornet 2 fight, right? You got down to 1 HP pretty quick. Did it ever occur to you, like, you're in a race and you probably should play Hornet 2 safe, or is it just like, no, I want Reki?
In my head, it was, wow, I shouldn't die here, because then I really have no chance of Reki.
Fair enough.
So that's more what I was thinking. Like, maybe somewhere in the back of my head, I was thinking, oh, it's a race. But honestly, like, for the most part, I wasn't thinking about it. Because in my head at one point, I think in the middle of QG, I was like, okay, there's almost no chance Murray is also on this pace. So I think I'm good. I'm just going to go for it.
Yeah.
How far, sorry, a question from chat. How far off your gold was your Great Slash?
I will have to reset in order to find that out. I guess. Oh wait, I need to take the screenshot for everyone to not complain at me. Give me 1 second and I'll let you know. Okay, that should be that. It was. So I got a 150.89. It was about a second and a half for my gold. My gold is 149.27.
Wow. I have no idea where that was then.
Like, that. I mean, it was a really good split. Obviously, I was happy with it because I botched it so bad in my last race.
Crazy.
I think we'll about wrap up now. Just
Yep.
I'm not sure if Speed Gaming's got a race scheduled after this, but the next race is May 24th, 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and that'll be the aforementioned race of Sour Cream Supreme versus Devil Tifa on the Made Speed Gaming channel. So definitely make sure to catch that one. That should be another really good race.
That should be in approximately like 15 and a half hours, 16 hours.
Sure, I believe you. I don't know.
I
have no
hope
clue.
I can do that basic math.
Not gonna lie, I got Palm to tell me how long it was till this race, like 4 hours ago, because I didn't trust my conversions.
Oh no. I don't trust him either, honestly. Like, my conversion's not yours. I trust yours.
Well, I put it in Google and Google betrayed me, because I put in
Oh.
Eastern Daylight Time and it gave me Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
So now I just give them to Palm and he tells me.
Alright.
Sick.
Well, GG.
Alright.
Thanks
Yeah.
for
GG.
running.
Thanks again, both
Thanks
of
for
you. And,
Kokon.
see you later, everyone.